Have you ever woke up one morning and just decided maybe I should build a UFO today? Yeah, me neither. All right, we're going to start marking this out on the concrete. Basically what we're going to do is we're going to use a bunch of sand to create a mold. So right now, this guy is marking out where everything's going to be. You can kind of get an idea. He's also making it fun. You can kind of see the UFO shape. And then he labeled it, just in case you forgot. So here it is. He brought in the sand. Using sand to create molds is a very popular thing. You're going to take the sand, you're going to kind of compact it and spin it around and smooth it out over and over and over again and keep moving the sand, kind of like a sandcastle. And then when it's fully done, what he's going to do is start laying down fiberglass. Here it is, bringing in some more sand. This sand honestly looks really good. This is like topsoil grade A sand. So here you can see he's brought in probably a dump truck's worth more of sand. You get the dome there. The dome is where he's going to sit when he's flying this UFO. And you can see the hole taking shape here. The amount of sand this guy has shoveled in is really impressive. This guy's really a hard worker. I mean, this is a lot going on here. But now you can really see if he spins it around a few more times, smooths it out, it's going to be a really great platform to start fiberglassing on. Wow, look at that. That's looking nice. That's kind of what you want. So now he's moving into making the mold of this. Right now he's just taking a little bit of concrete. So he's going to cover, it's like a hardener. The idea here is that you made the form with the sand, and now you're going to take hardener, which in this instance is concrete, and you're going to cover it over your sand and smooth it out. So he's going to cover and saturate this entire area, smooth it out nice and smooth. Once that dries, then that'll be good for fiberglassing. The amount of work that this is taking, I mean, days. Look how smooth that is. Wow, that is really impressive. You can definitely see the UFO shape here. Now, if it's concrete and sand, don't you think it's going to sink? There it is. Now that's all concrete. So after they let the concrete dry, now they're shining it up, spraying it with water. Water does two things. It cleans it, kind of gets the dust off, and also hardens it. The way concrete works is it's a chemical reaction. So you actually need the water to make the concrete hard. For instance, if you've ever thought about bridges that are in, the bridge pillars that are in the water and surrounded by water, because you need the water to make the chemical reaction. Bridges, theoretically, are always getting stronger while they're in the water because that chemical reaction continues to happen. Now here you're going to notice that they covered the concrete in the purple liquid. The purple liquid is to keep the fiberglass from sticking to the concrete and ultimately the sand, right? Because he's trying to make the fiberglass hull that he can lift off of the sand and the concrete. That's the idea here. So you also saw he put the fiberglass down, epoxied it in. Actually, it's fiberglass resin. Sorry about that, it is fiberglass resin. And here he is making the frame for the inside. Now this is just aluminum, keep it nice and light. Having a fiberglass hull, nice and light. Again, this is just a testament to the amount of work and creativity he has put into this. Look at this. Truly fantastic. I think that's where the door is going to be, right here. I wonder what kind of drill he was using. This looks like a little bit of paint and sealant. I already know I would have covered this whole thing with an airless paint sprayer. Would have went right down to Harbor Freight, paid about $100, and I would have just coated this whole thing with white paint. But let me tell you, it's a lot faster, it's a lot messier, it ain't gonna look like that. Okay, now we're getting to the good stuff. What kind of motor is he using? That looks like a triple cylinder wave runner motor. Yeah, that's definitely going to need some reinforcement. So he's putting some more fiberglass there. Custom. It should work. If he fiberglasses this in, that should anchor the motor and give it strong enough anchor points to not twist it out of the frame when doing evasive maneuvers. Oh yeah. Rattle can special. Look at that. Rattle can special. Black paint. Gray paint. Ooh, yeah. Sanding it up. Now you notice he's got the same set of clothes on. Does he only have one set of clothes? Beats me. But man, this guy is good with the sander. A little orbital saw here. That thing's got water on it. Fun fact, a lot of people don't realize, but the reason the bottom of this UFO is black is so people on the ground, we like to call conspiracy theorists, when they see the UFO at night, they can't see it because it's invisible, because the bottom of it is black and it blends in. It's like a camouflage. I know you didn't know that, so I figure I'll let you know. Another day here working on the UFO. See, now he does have a paint sprayer with unlimited paint, it looks like. Nice glossy finish to give it that new UFO smell. Man, this thing's really coming together. I don't know if I'd be laying under it at this point. There's a good chance that the paint fumes are starting to get to him. This had to have taken like a month to get it this far. Look how smooth that looks. Wow. Now, if you've ever dealt with fiberglass, it's very rough on your skin. So here he is gluing carpet to the inside, right? Because the inside is kind of like a cockpit. And if you're probing anybody and you invite them back to your UFO, you don't want them to have to deal with that. So you kind of gotta kind of make it nice. You got to make it presentable. So that's where the carpet comes in. And again, the amount of detail that he spends doing this, top notch. And again, with the detail, this man is putting in so much work to make the inside of this so nice. Now the big question is, will it float?